We've got currently in second place of the last race, we've got Craig Temple Murray coming past there in his yellow boat. We've got number 15 there, Robin Mould and Justin Copeland, giving us a wave as they come past. We've got Ben Brown, 47 in F2. We've got Andy Childs there, giving us a nice big wave as they come past. We've got Racing Green 88, we've got 23 Thunderstruck. We've got Fat Boy 2, we've got the Crazy 8 boat over there about Power. We've got 73 Clive Lewis, we've got number 6 over there, Tommy 5 Star Racing. 25 Graham and Marta Drew, number 5 there, Alan Power and Mark. We've got number 90 Bob McCarthy there and Harry today. We've got IOU 168, then we got our safety ski bringing up the back of the pack.
Timing, are you ready?
Are you ready, Darren? Ready? He's ready.
So, those of you watching on the old YouTube, we are just awaiting to get the second powerboat race of the day underway.
Over. Thank you. Over.
So again, this is going to be a standing start race in the grid, so we're going to see our F1 boats go off, then our F2 boats go off, and then our F3 boats go off. Not sure how many F3 boats we got out there racing today. I've seen IOU 168 out there, but I'm not sure I've seen any of the others. So we could have one boat racing in F3.
That one.
Where they are now?
Huh?
Where they are now?
Where they start?
So as you can see at the moment, all of the boats are over in their muster area. Robbie Mould appears to be stood up in his boat approaching that safety boat. Maybe they've got some issues or some concerns, not too sure. We got the rest of the fleet over by the Cardiff Eye, as I'm going to call it today. So Robbie Mould, not quite sure what he's doing out there, but he's disappearing off into the distance there away from the fleet.
Robbie's retiring, he's going back into harbour, he's got problems with steering over.
Okay.
So it looks like to me that Robbie Mould has pulled out of the fleet, and I believe he's heading back to the harbour, as he does not appear to be starting this race. The rest of the fleet are over there ready in their muster area.
Why is he not doing the race?
Message received, timing, over.
So it definitely does look like Robbie's got some issues. I can see his navigator Justin in the back of the boat there, diving about, arms and feet everywhere, trying to look at stuff. Looks like they're looking around about the fuel system or the steering area, so he's obviously got some difficulties out there if he's not going to go out and race. So we're just waiting for everyone to be ready, safety team, time in, everyone like that, and we'll get the second powerboat race of the day underway. The sun has come out, it's definitely got much warmer. There's still not that many people here watching with me today, but there is a massive crowd of people down there by that little white Norwegian church you can see in the distance. Down by the Cardiff Eye over there, there's also a big crowd of people down there watching right by the start area. That is going to be a perfect spot to watch the start of this race.
Time into race control, over.
Yeah, are you set up and ready to go? Over.
We are ready to go, over.
Going yellow. Yellow flag up.
So we've got the yellow flag up. Everyone's going to get themselves ready, and we're going to look to get this race underway as quick as we can today. We're looking for that to go green. We'll see our F1 boats go, F2 boats go, then our F3 boats go. So as you can see, the safety boat is making its way across the front of the fleet just to make sure that everyone's set up in their respective grid positions. And we'll go for our grid start of the day. Safety ski there just whizzing across the course to get themselves into position, ready for his vantage points for that first lap. The safety boat is going to go all the way down across the front of the fleet, making a 180-degree turn, which it's doing just about now, and it's going to head back up across the fleet. Then it's going to turn to its port side, which is our left as you look at it from the back, and then we'll see that flag change from yellow to green, and we will be raced away. So looking at the fleet at the moment, we've got Malc Dobson hanging right back there in the F1 fleet, looking to get that slingshot start. So let's keep an eye on him and see if anybody manages to make a full start on this. Generally people try and hang back out of the way so you can get on that throttle earlier and slingshot past everyone. So as it turns to its port side, we're now looking for that to change to a green flag. And we are race away, race away, race away. Looked like quite a nice even start to me. Malc Dobson started right at the back of the fleet on the inside though, absolutely hooning past. We've only got 3 boats racing in F1, nice and easy, first, second, third. Then we've got our massive fleet at the back, we've got our F2s and F3s. I believe there is only 1 boat out there racing in F3 at the moment. So first lap, disappeared off into the distance. Absolute steaming start by Malc Dobson there, on the money, on the throttles, steaming up the inside of all the other boats. They're approaching, going down off the screen at the moment. They'll be making their first and second turn, boys. From this position, I can't really see what's going on down there, so you're just going to have to bear with us. And the next thing you will see is your leader of the F1 boats coming across the screen. So I can hear some engines. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Malc Dobson or is it going to be Craig Temple-Murray? Or are we going to throw Bob McCarthy into the mix? It is Malc Dobson absolutely steaming down as he makes the first turn point. Being closely followed there by 55 racing Craig Temple-Murray. 6 or 7 boat levels back, we then got Bob McCarthy. So that's first, second and third in F1. There we are, first place, F2. Again, it's great. Graham and Martin Drew. Second place, we've got Mooley there, Alan Powell. We've got Ben Brown sitting right up the inside, getting a better line through that. So we've got a change of position in F2. We've currently got Graham and Martin Drew. Second place, we've got Ben Brown. Third place, we've got Alan Powell. We're right at the back of the fleet. We're just waiting for our single F3 boat. So that's a nice, easy points for him today. Everyone else has broken or retired. So it's going to be a nice, easy win for that F3 boat. He's just got to plod around, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid, doesn't get anything, you know, we say that as he comes through now, he almost got his side. There we've got IOU 168 there. That does not sound very healthy if you ask me. He's having an absolute fight with that. Not quite sure what's going on. Engine looks like it's trimmed out quite a bit. It is all over the place. Yeah, he's not having much fun there. Is he pulling out? We're going to need to get a yellow flag up for that pretty quick as our race leader there in F1, Malc Dobson, comes through, being closely followed by Craig Temple-Murray. What a shame that is. Every one of our F3 boats is retired today. That's going to be an expensive day for those two today. That is a borrowed boat. That boat number 68 out there is co-owned by Robbie Mould owns the boat and Andy Childs owns the engine. So it looks to me like they've had some sort of engine failure. And that was a brand new, freshly built engine by Paul Scott North, and they were meant to be running that in today. Have they overcooked it? Have they pushed it too hard? And have they popped that brand new engine? So, F2, first place, back straight, Graham and Martin Drew. Second place, Ben Brown. Massive gap, there we've got Alan Power. Fourth place, we've got Andy Childs, Fat Boy 2. He's going to be going along. He's going to see that his engine's broken down and he's going to be thinking, that's going to cost you some money. Then we've got fifth place, we've got 23 Thunderstruck, but possibly a position change there as Mark Power comes up the inside of him. Then we've got 88 Racing Green. Then we've got a little bit of a gap, and then we've got Clive Lewis, and then we've got Fat Boy 2 sitting at the back of the pack of our F2 fleet. Then we're going to have a little bit of a gap because remember we've got no F3 boats whizzing around at the moment. That's all 4 of them retired. We've got our race leader there, Malcolm Dobson, coming through. Being followed there by Craig Temple Murray and Mark Hayward. So first and second place F1 on the back straight, Malcolm Dobson, 10 boat plus left to Craig there. Then we got Bob McCarthy currently sitting in third and last place there in F1. We've got our race leaders in F2, 25 Graham and Martin Drew, second place Ben Brown. Then we got third place in F2 there, Alan Power, number 5 the Mulu boat there. Then we got fourth place, 97 Fatboy Twin there, Andy Charles. Fifth place we got Tony Scott, we've got Mark Power and we've got Racing Green. Just coming past, we've got 73, that lovely white Banshee there of Clive Lewis's. Race leader there, F1, number 6 there, Tommy 5-star Racing, Malcolm Dobson. Second place there, we've got Craig Temple Murray and Mark Hayward there, 55. We're going to have a bit of a gap there before we get our F2 boats coming through. So like I said, this race we have only got 2 classes. Every F3 boat in the fleet is currently broken. We've had 4 retirements. Bob McCarthy, number 90, currently sat in 3rd place in F1. 25 there, Graham and Martin Drew currently sat in 1st place, but beat up by Ben Brown. Ben Brown is closing on him. He's going to be chewing at the back end of that boat. Then we got number 5 there, Mulu Racing there, Alan Tower sat in 3rd place in F2. Just going around the bottom turmoil there, we got our race leader in F1, Malcolm Dobson, getting a little bit held up by Clive Lewis there, who's trying to close the door on him. We've got 2nd place in F1 there, we've got Craig Temple Murray and Mark Hayward there, 2nd place in F1. Third place, F1, 90, Bob McCarthy. First place, F2, Graham and Martin Drew. Still 10 lengths, boat lengths back though, we got Ben Brown there in 47. Back straight there, Mulu Racing, that bright pink Banshee 595 boat out there, absolutely streaming along. They do look absolutely lovely, those Banshees. It's better in rough water than this. There we got Bob McCarthy and his Banshee also there. Oh, is that one a Bernico? That one's his Bernico, isn't it, with the 175 motor on the back. Then we got our race leader there in F2. Pulling a bit more of a lead there on Ben Brown, 47. Just watching Alan Power going through on the screen at the moment. That thing is absolutely singing. There we got our race leader coming up to the screen there. Tommy 5-Star Racing going around the outside of Andy Charles there. I like the Sculpted track. Then we've got the rest of the fleet there. We've got Craig Temple Murray second place in F1. Then we've got a few of the F2 boats there going through side by side there. Racing Green and Thunderstruck. They are neck and neck. That's so close as they go around that bottom turn, boy. Almost rubbing rub rails as they go around that bottom corner there. That is neck and neck racing on that back straight there. Racing Green 88 just trying to nudge past Thunderstruck there. I think they've got it. I think they are past. They are still neck and neck as they go into the distance. So our race leader there, change of position. We've got 25.47, absolutely there. Ben Brown is now currently out in first place in F2 there, ahead of boat number 25 there, Graham and Marta Drew. So there's been a bit of change of position on the top end of the course there. Ben Brown is now a good 10 boat lengths ahead. We've got Alan Powell there and Mark Williams currently sat in third place in F2. Race leader in F1 there, we've got Malcolm Dobson. Second place in F1 there, we've got 55 Craig Temple Murray and Mark Hayward. We've got Fat Boy in there, we've got Andy Charles and Gemma. We've got 88 there, they've got a massive lead now, so down on the back end of that course, I'm reckoning it's bumped up a little bit because everyone seems to be changing position down outside of my vantage point. We've now got in F2, we've got Racing Green ahead of Thunderstruck, and we've got Alan Powell there and his little Banshee trying everything he can to catch up with him. We're approximately 17 minutes into this first race. I reckon we've got about 10 minutes left to go based on the time like the live stream. Boat number 19 there, Fat Boy 2, 96. Followed by Bob McCarthy there, boat number 90. So we've got currently first place F2 there, 47 Ben Brown. Second place, 25 Graham and Marta Drew. So our race leader then going past third place in F2 there. We've got race leader Malcolm Dobson going past third place in F2 of Alan Power and Mark Williams there. Second place F1 we've got 55 Craig Temple Murray and Mark Hayward. Back straight, let's watch Malcolm Dobson as he goes up through there. You know, he's got his trim set just about perfect. That's absolutely screaming along there. Pulling away from that F2 budget the distance there of Alan Power. Then in second place in F1 there we've got Craig Temple Murray and Mark Hayward. Then back in our F2 we've got Racing Green still 10 boat lengths ahead there at Thunderstruck. Followed by Martin Powell there in boat number 8 the Banshee there. We've got number 73 there, Clive Lewis. 96 Fat Boy 2 just being lapped there by Bob McCarthy in F1 there as he pushes Bob out wide. Bob McCarthy currently third and last place there in F1. We've got Ben Brown going through there, first place in F2, followed closely by 25 Graham and Marta Drew, second place in F2. F2. Back straight, race leader, F2 there, Ben Brown. In the foreground there we got Mark Dobson, first place in F1. Who's going to be next? Craig Temple-Murray and Mark Haywood, I reckon, coming onto screen. There you go, Craig Temple-Murray, Mark Haywood coming past on that. Alan Power there in his little Banshee in F2. Going slightly wide as Alan gets the inside line there. So yesterday, 2 DQs for boat 55 wasn't very good in their favour. I think they managed to get one of them overturned, but preliminarily they got 2 DQs in the last race. One for cutting someone up, the second one for his overtaking under the yellow flag, I believe. We've got approximately 5 minutes left in this race today. Are we going to see any changes in positions? Coming onto the screen now, we've got Mark Power in boat number 8, the little 595 Banshee, 130 horsepower Yamaha powered boat there. So back straight, we've got Racing Green, 130 Yam, we've got Thunderstruck, 130 Yam. In the foreground, we've got Bob McCarthy there, third place in F1 with 175 horsepower 4-stroke Yamaha. Then we got our race leader there in F2 going through 47, Ben Brown, going past one of the tail enders there, Fat Boy 2. Second place in F2 there, we got Graham and Martin Drew, being chased down by the race leader there in F1 there, which is Malcolm Dobson. Loads of people down there watching from the full 55 there, second place in F1. We've got Alan Power and Mark Williams there.
TFS 16 minutes over.
We've got Fat Boy Twin there, we've got Andy Charles being followed by Racing Green 88 there. And we've got 23 Thunderstruck. And number 8 there, which is Mark Power there, the Crazy 8 boat, all the way from Southern Ireland today. We've got Bob McCarthy all the way from sunny Salcombe there, in 9-0 there, in his Bernico powered 175 horsepower Yamaha engine on the back of that. We've got Clive Lewis on our race leader there in F2, Ben Brown. Clive Lewis giving him a nice wide berth to get out of his way. Then we've got our race leader there in F1 there. We've got Malcolm Dobson there.